back with another vlog. Right now, I'm just getting ready to take pictures of this painting so I can turn it into a print. Prints will be available soon. But yeah, I'm gonna use my DSLR camera to get like some quality shots of it. So I just got done and I love it. Like, damn, bro, this is so sick. I know it might be kind of blown out, but this is kind of what I have so far. This one, and I did this one. And it just makes me realize, like, I love this. Like, I love making art. Like, this is the thing that I want to do for the foreseeable future. And hopefully, if you guys are feeling it, maybe you're gonna follow me on this journey too. But I'm just trying to take my art way more seriously because I love it. I mean, it's a thing that I've been wanting to do. Literally, I hopped out the womb, basically, but there's just things in my life that kind of prevented me from pursuing a lot of my dreams. But now a lot of that stuff is gone. And so I'm just really trying to go head first in this. So yeah, I'm excited. Yo, my hair is so crazy right now. But I just got done taking pictures of my paintings and I uploaded them to this print website because I'm making prints for these paintings. So I'm using Printify, by the way. So I ordered a sample. I'm gonna see what it looks like. So it should be exciting. But bro, $20 for a sample. Like, I mean, I get the shipping cost. Maybe makes sense. But $20 for a sample? I don't know. So this is what we're rocking with. This is one of my favorite paintings that I've done. I'm doing this one and two others. This is just the sample one. I'm just trying to see the quality of the print. 3 prints that I'm doing. And they're all ones that got the most engagement on Instagram. So I figured, you know, logically it makes sense to do the prints that did better on Instagram. So yeah. What's up, guys? So I'm just cooking right now, making some chicken. I'm probably gonna make it, or I am making a salad. Gonna boil some eggs to go with the chicken. Yo, I'm trying to hit this protein, you know. But I was just thinking, I don't know. I've just been really serious about this art stuff. Like, I really want to start making prints. I'm planning, like, literally when I finish cooking, I'm gonna work on my website. And yo, let me tell you, because I don't make a lot of money. Like, I'm a designer, but times is hard. Let's be real. Times is hard. And so this art is essentially the thing that I want to be my main source of income. But I know I'm a nobody. Like, nobody knows who I am. So like, I know I have to like work to become the thing that I want to become. But it's just like, I don't know, I just got this massive reality check where it's like, bro, you gotta make things shake for real, bro. Like, you gotta make some money, you know? And it's crazy. It's crazy that in 2025, like, having one source of income is not enough. And that to me is insane. So, I don't know. This isn't a pity party. I'm not trying to do that. But I just had this realization, like, wow, like, I really gotta make things work, you know? And I saw, there's this YouTuber that I watch. His name is Micah. He's an artist too. And he said this, and I think a lot of people say this, but no one is coming to save you. It's such a real statement. No one is coming to save you. You are the one that has to make things work for yourself. And there's like a sense of liberation in that. But there's also a lot of fear in that because it's like, I'm completely responsible for what happens to me. But there's also elements outside of the level of control that you can have for yourself that essentially make it difficult to make things work for you, you know? Because everything could be going well and then, like, literally, like, I mean, I'm barely scraping by and my tire blew out and I didn't have a spare. And I, like, basically had to get a new set of tires. Like, man. And I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. I know this is like a thing literally going around the world. So it's not just me, but I don't know, man. I just have so much passion for this art that I just feel it. Like, I feel like as my skills develop, I just feel like people will resonate with it. Because I feel like I have something to say. You know, I feel like with these YouTube videos that I make about music, like music is something that is so important to me. And I just want to build a community of people that like the music that I like, you know, because I don't have a lot of people to talk about the kinds of music that I like to. You know, my girlfriend, obviously, and that's cool, and then my friends, but I want a bigger community of people to talk to about music and art at the same time. So I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and say that and make this chicken, and I'll show you what it looks like afterward. All right, so this is the meal. We got chicken, got lettuce, spinach, eggs, a little bit of some ranch, because come on now. Ranch, I know it's not the healthiest, but it's fire. Let's be real. It's fire. So I'm gonna scarf that down, right? And then after that, I'm gonna go for a walk. And then when I come back, I'm going to work on my prints. Might set up the website, or I might just take better pictures. Actually, I'm gonna do it all because that's my job. This is my 5 to 9 career. All right, so we're about to work on this new painting. I'm kind of thinking about going with a tall dude with like maybe a yellow beanie, maybe a blue hoodie, some pants, and some shoes. Like, I'm trying to do like a whole full body photo, and maybe even have some cactus in there. I don't know. Some blue sky probably up here. Yeah, I think we're gonna try some stuff out and then see what it looks like. So, all right. So this is as far as I've gotten. Let's actually bring this down so you can see it better. Yeah, there we go. That right there. Yeah. So, and it's probably gonna take me a minute. Bro, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. It's like it's only 11. Bro, I'm so tired. But I think I'm gonna call it for the night and just catch some Z's. So yeah, but I'm liking how it's turning out. So got my forest princess leading me. This is gorgeous. Bro, so this weekend, right, it was sick, but I went to the skate park on Saturday. Man, I was trying to get this trick, and it was literally impossible. Like, I was going up this kicker. Those of you that skate know what I'm talking about. I was trying to grind the edge of this kicker, and I was trying to pop shove it out of it. And it's like, I just could not get the shove it out. And what's so crazy is that eventually I kept grinding so much that the edge of the kicker became too rough, and I didn't have wax on me. But I couldn't grind the kicker, you know? So then I had to go to the other side of the park and try the other kicker then. But those that skate understand what I'm talking about, is that when you do a pop shove it, right, it's easier to, at least for me, it's easier to get into the kicker, grind it backside, and then shove it out. But like front side, I mean, you can still do the same, but it's just a little bit more difficult because, you know, it's easier when you're backside because the board already kind of spins backside. And so, yeah, so it was just like really difficult, but it was cool. I ended up doing a trick that I already know how to do, but because I like to leave the park knowing that I at least did something, I accomplished something. So I did that, and then went to my girlfriend's house as usual, and we went to the park, which you'll see in the clips. Went to, actually not a park, a trail. The trail, and man, there was mad bugs out there, bro. And like, honestly, like low key, because I mean, I've been in nature I've always been into like going out in nature and stuff like that, but I've been kind of prioritizing it more just by like walking every day and stuff like that. And I don't know, just going to the trail just made me think about like nature was there before and it's gonna exist after. Like, we don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Like, we are just a product of nature itself. And it was just cool to see like the ecosystems at the trail and at the creek, and basically see like, I mean, we saw frogs, bruh. We saw birds. Like, I don't know. It just got me thinking about existence and how everything kind of has its own place in the world, and it all works so seamlessly. There's probably like organisms that have existed in that ecosystem for generations, and that's literally their world, you know. And it just got me thinking about, I don't know, just life and everything. But it was chill. Funny enough, though, I wish I had the clip. My girlfriend, she recorded me walking on this, cause you know when trees fall, they like perfectly land in between a creek, and you want to cross it. Like, come on, let's not act like we don't frolic in the forest, you know. So I walked up for the fallen tree. I was, balancing, and I don't know what happened. I think balance just left my system, and I came tumbling down into the creek, but it wasn't too bad. I'll try to insert a clip of the quiet before the storm.
Is it wobbly? Oh my.
She didn't get me falling, but yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, this is a chill weekend. This is actually the painting that I'm working on, and I'm hoping that I can at least get the cactus done today. I'm really stoked about this piece just because I know exactly what I want it to look like. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on this, and yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That type of shit will make you niggas move to Europe. But it's regular for me, that's for sure. Every day a new version of me is done to be fitness of it in pain. Never go about the program. Don't know how to make friends, I'm the dirty song. 1, 2, 3, 4, all my life up. This ain't understand. This is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day, I was looking at a different. All the stars were cool. All the stars. Come on. All the stars. They laugh. When we blowing. I was born like this, perform like this, without you wasn't weapon. Just born like this, without you wasn't weapon. Don't kill me, it's a name to me, or the bear movement. Stick white never had a man with your thoughts in the words, don't wish you was square when the money don't take things back.
So this is where I'm at with my painting. I'm actually liking how it's turning out. I was a little worried about the sky because I had already painted the cacti before. I was like, how am I gonna paint this guy? But I'm like, wait a second. I'm a painter. What am I asking these questions for? But I actually wanted to finish off this vlog with the Kendrick concert. I loved it. I saw Kendrick maybe 2 years ago for his Mr. Morale tour. And I love the visuals. The theatrics was, impeccable. But something about this one was this energy that I think was missing from Mr. Morale. And I honestly, the energy I think was having fun. It just feels like he's having fun with SZA. The visuals, like even the visuals, the skits that were involved as part of the performance was funny. Like, I think Kendrick has always created this veneer. Or I don't even think it's a veneer. I think it's genuinely him. He's a very stoic, reserved. That's the word I was looking for. He has a very reserved persona, and so you wouldn't necessarily think that he's funny, unless you do a deep dive into all the interviews. But I mean, even still, those are interviews. Those aren't we don't actually know Kendrick outside of the media. But I think this concert does a good job, like especially the visuals once again that he chose to use was so reminiscent of like middle school angst. So I think not all of it. I definitely think there's elements to that, but I don't know. To me, I just really enjoyed the concert. I thought SZA also, with her Terranium-esque visuals, I just loved, man. I loved it. And SZA also is someone that I've never seen live. This is my first time seeing her live. And I will say, I do think her vocals, I don't know, I wanted to get more of those. I wanted to get more of her vocals. But the vocals that she did decide to use were pretty incredible. But I do think everything else outside of her vocals was impressive. Yeah, but I loved the concert. I think Kendrick is in this new era where, and I think it was kind of referenced on Hillbillies, where I think he's kind of moving past this serious lyricism. Not that he's like completely disconnected from that. No. But I do think that he's starting to lean more towards having fun, because at the end of the day, this is an art form and you do have to take it seriously. But this is also something that you enjoy. And why use this form of art to constantly reiterate your past traumas when you can acknowledge those traumas, but then look forward and look at how far you've come based on those traumas, how far you've come despite them, you know? And I think Kendrick is leaning more into that as his career starts to develop and he goes into this new era. So I don't know. I'm honestly excited. As you can see, I'm wearing this around the Big Steppers. I got this 2 years ago. Yeah, I really enjoyed the concert. I really love Kendrick. He's my favorite hip hop artist. And yeah, definitely inspired. But yeah, so that will be the end of this vlog. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.